Welcome to the Land of Light. Today we're in Alex Rosa's tattoo studio, wonderful space, and she intuitively channeled a symbol and language that we're just gonna tattoo on my back.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
The way that you do your channel tattoos, I'd be very interested. So how does that process work? Because we're gonna go through it.
Yeah.
I have no idea about where or what
That's
or
even
why.
crazier than I've done, because what I've experienced, and this is more or less recent, but it's something that I'm exploring and keen to explore more and more, is people come to me with a certain abstract intention or something they feel that needs to be embodied, or some like anchored in their bodies to some degree. And it can be something very abstract, like a feeling or something like strength, or being more patient, or whatever it is, or something more concrete, like knowing exactly what it is. But there's always like a feeling, something that needs to be seen. And I just creatively tap into the flow of like creation, and something naturally just unfolds and comes up, you know, like a symbol. Or also now I'm doing more like codes. Codes is like some sort of language that can come to me, and it's really hard to put into words what it is, but it's just something that I feel it's channeled, because I have to be connected to myself and to some degree meditating, or connected to the person and feeling the energy of the person. And it just happens naturally. If I flow with it, and there's nothing conscious about it, you know, I just create whatever comes. I feel like I'm being used as a channel to create something that, and the fascinating part about it is that the outcome until now from all my experiences is that people actually connect to the symbol and feel like it was exactly what they were looking for without knowing it before. And that is the most fascinating part about it, is just the after feeling of the person when they get to see the final thing and we tattoo it. It's a ritual by itself, because they're literally embodying or imprinting in their bodies forever a reminder of exactly what their soul was asking for, longing for. And I'm just a channel for it to happen in a way.
All right, beautiful. Let's get it done.
Before tattooing and getting into tattooing, I was going down a very different route. I was studying nutrition at university to become a nutritionist. But like deep down, I knew that art was my soul path, and I was like getting to know myself and connecting deeper to myself. And I did know that art was like my soul language, and something in me was calling me to do something related to art. But this was so intuitive that there was nothing rational about it. It was just an inner knowing. And the moment I started to like give it more strength, like that inner voice, and listening to it and doing art by myself and writing about these insights that I would get, the voice just got louder and louder and louder. And the more I got to know myself, it got louder and louder, until a point that it just felt inevitable that I had to do something about it. And so I just had the courage after my course, because I finished it. But after the course, for 4 years of studying at university, I just told my parents and told everyone, to the world. I remember to my friends as well from my course, that I was gonna become an artist, because that was my soul calling. And some of them, like my colleagues, felt I was a bit crazy, like I didn't really know what I was doing and going about. My parents a bit the same, but they trusted me, and they were like, yeah, we just want you to be happy and to do whatever you like. But I mean, I didn't have anything, you know. I didn't study art. I just had this inner calling, and that's where the universe, yeah, played a role, because I truly felt like it had my back from the moment I declared that. The right doors just opened to me. That's how it goes, you know. I just jumped off a cliff by saying this, and then the right things just aligned. This is literally what happened, you know. I had this one friend at the time, and she was a photographer and artist, and she herself decided to start tattooing. And it was just the perfect timing, because she was starting, and she invited me over to open a studio with her and start as well. Why not? And it just resonated, and so I just spent all the money that I had left and saved on tattoo equipment without knowing absolutely nothing about it at all. 0.0, never had a tattoo done, never seen any tattoo artist work, nothing. But I knew that was art, and I could draw, and it just resonated. And so I just jumped right in, and I think that act of courage took me to start tattooing, and it did. That was literally the flow of it. That was my beginning. And it's not easy in the beginning, because like you're so clueless, and this is so technical. So it takes a little bit for you to kind of get it and start feeling comfortable with it. But I just have the theory that the more you take leaps of faith and the more you embody courage, the more the universe has your back, and things just start aligning more and more.
Preach.
Right? Mm-hmm. Because I think it applies to everyone. And that's where my spiritual journey kind of began, I think, because I started understanding that my intuition was taking me to places that felt right. And I could feel like myself. And I was doing things that were coming from a real place. And that felt real. Yeah, not forced, not like, just honoring my true colors. That's how it felt. And so since then I've been taking my intuition as my number one guide in life. And I tap into it for everything in life, for everything I do, for all my decisions. So that's about it. And since then things just unfolded.